So here's a sad little story. I'm speaking to a friend on the phone about some sporting thing that we're doing, and I go to take the car to the garage to fill up with gas. Now this is a diesel car, diesel truck, Toyota Prado, four-wheel drive, and instead of filling it up with diesel, I fill it up with petrol. So I'm saying to my friend, hang on, I'm going to have to go. I've just filled the car up with petrol to diesel. He kind of laughs. I don't laugh that much because I kind of know what it means. What you're supposed to do is not turn the ignition on and get it towed, get it flushed out, get someone to take all the petrol out, and you should be fine. What I do is turn the engine on and drive it 10 meters to get out of the way and hope that that's going to be okay. Now, why I kind of knew I wasn't supposed to do that, but I thought it's just 10 meters maybe. The reason I did it is because it would have been embarrassing to ask people to help me push the car because I put petrol in a diesel car. It was really just embarrassment and emotion. And emotion stopped me doing the common sense thing I should have done. And I kicked myself afterwards thinking, it's not that big a deal, just get someone to help you push it. But at the time, embarrassing. I then go and tell my friends, oh, here's what I've done. And they can't hide the joy from their face. You can see their face kind of lighting up a little bit. And then they suddenly become mechanics and know the horrific consequences of putting the wrong fuel in the wrong car, and tell me what it will cost, the impact, the damage it can do if you drive it. You shouldn't have. I know that. I know I shouldn't have driven it. Thanks for your advice. And you know, a lot of joy was received by a lot of my friends. So anyway, and it gets me to thinking, because I talk to architects every day, and I can hear, a bit like you with your clients, you pick things up, they're saying things to you, and they think they're being discreet, but you can kind of see through what they're saying because you've heard it so many times. And when I think of architects, I think of where's the fear where they're making decisions, or you maybe, where you're making decisions. Where's the fear coming in? They're making decisions out of fear as opposed to out of logic. One place is pricing. Most architects, designers price out of fear. They price when they're thinking about what fee they're going to charge. It's based on what's the fee that they won't probably say no to, or what's the fee where I'll still pick up clients, right? So it's kind of priced up to a point where I'm scared to go further. Not necessarily on what the project's worth, but if you don't have enough lead flow, it's priced out of fear. And even when you do have a lot of lead flow, most architects don't like being told they're too expensive, so they'll price it at a level where they're less likely to be told they're too expensive. So that's one place. Another one is mentors. I'm a bit like me trying to get a push. It's embarrassing to ask someone else for help. The irony is, I think a lot of architects are scared to ask someone else, a mentor, a coach, maybe a more successful architect, for advice and help. That's a place. And yet, ironically, the most successful people, I've just been watching a program about all the IT, internet billionaires, and all of them had mentors and people who guided them and helped them out. So it's kind of the ironic. The most successful people have them, and the people not, sort of at the lower levels starting out, think it's a sign of weakness when actually it's a sign of strength. So that's another position. So anyway, I guess this discussion is around making decisions out of fear. Have a think for you. When do you make decisions out of fear? Wrong decisions. You know they're wrong, and you know you're doing it because it's just the easy option. If you took the other option, it would be a little bit more emotionally harder to do, even though you know it's probably the right thing to do. So, I don't know, write below or type in the box below or whatever there is, but I'd be interested to see where you identify you're making decisions out of fear. For me, it was certainly with the petrol. It was a silly thing to do. It cost me $700. Fortunately, I didn't have to replace the engine because it's better to put petrol in a diesel car than it is to put diesel in a petrol car. I was a little bit lucky. Still, $700 later, not that lucky. All right. Hope it makes sense, and really think about this because we all do it. But it's important, if we're all doing it, it's important to identify where are the places in your life and in your business where you're doing it.